So we will be continuing with module 3, that is Z transform. According to syllabus, it is module 5. So the Z transform of a discrete time signal x of n is defined by x of z is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z to the power minus n. This Z transform is counterpart of Laplace transform. So Z transform is a special case of Fourier transform, that is DTFT. It is a special case of DTFT evaluated at unit circle. Since we have Fourier transform, the question may arise why we need Z transform again, because whatever we are learning Fourier transform is frequency domain. We are trying to convert a time domain to frequency domain so that it will be easier for our analysis. Okay, so once we have Fourier transform, why we need Z transform? Fourier transform is used for stable systems, or for stable systems only Fourier transform can be applied. But when a system is unstable, then Fourier transform cannot be applied. In such cases, we go for applying or using Z transform. Okay, so in our syllabus we are trying to learn Z transform for finite and infinite duration sequences. Initially we will go for finding the Z transform of finite duration and infinite duration sequences. We also learn properties of ROC. We learn properties of Z transform, and then we go for inverse Z transform. These are some of the things that we cover in this module 3, Z transform. So as I told, x of n is my input sequence. We are trying to find the Z transform of x of n. Okay, so as I told, it is discrete time counterpart of Laplace. Okay, so now x of n is your input sequence. You are trying to apply Z transform to your x of n. I can write in this form also, Z transform of x of n. Okay, we are trying to apply Z transform to this discrete time sequence x of n, which gives me x of z. And what is this x of z? I have written here. X of z is summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z to the power minus n. So now we are going to substitute z values for different values of z. We get x of z by having the equations. Okay, so firstly you will be having input sequence x of n, so we substitute that, we get x of z equal to some equations in terms of z positive powers and z negative powers. Now once you try to know what are the values, okay, like for example z equal to 0, at z equal to 1, z equal to 2, and so on. Okay, you get x of z with different values. Now what is z? Z is a complex variable. Okay, so we try to find the Z transform of a given sequence. Along with this calculation, there is a region of convergence, which we call it as ROC in short, which helps us to know the points of x of z where they lie, where they exist. Like as I told, once you substitute the z values, okay, you get some values. Where do they lie? So if you try to plot them, since z is, as I told, z is a complex value, your x of z also have the complex values. So once you have complex values, you know that it will be consisting of real and imaginary parts. When you have real and imaginary parts, there is, okay, real and imaginary axis, okay, which we call z plane. Okay, on that z plane, where are your x of z points? That is indicated by ROC, region of convergence. The definition of region of convergence can be told as the set of z values for which the summation converges. The set of z values for which this summation converges, okay, is called as region of convergence. Okay, so again as we move ahead, we will come to know it more in detail. Okay, so firstly we'll go for Z transform and ROC of finite duration sequences. So as you know that we have two types of sequences, finite duration and infinite duration. Example of finite duration, like x of n equal to 1 2 3 4, only 4 samples. X of n equal to 1 1 1 1 1 1, 6 samples whose values are 1. These are finite. Okay, what is this finite duration? At n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, they are lying. So finite duration. Okay, what is infinite duration? A to the power n. N is lying from minus infinity to plus infinity, which is infinite duration sequence. Okay, it lies all over the time. Okay, time is n axis, time axis is n axis. Okay, so the values of x of n lie over all the time axis. Okay, so it becomes infinite duration. When you have only countable samples, then it becomes finite duration sequence. So initially we will go for learning this Z transformed ROC for finite duration sequences. Firstly, I will consider in this finite duration right sided sequence. A right sided sequence. Okay, how we define this right sided sequence? Okay, a right sided sequence is one for which x of n is equal to 0. Okay, for all n less than n naught, where n naught is positive or negative, but which is finite. Okay, in simple terms. Okay, example, if I write an example, you will be understanding it. X of n equal to, okay, consider x of n equal to 1 2 2 1. I will write the arrow mark here. Now, as the definition tells that a right sided sequence is one for which, okay, this is my x of n. A right sided sequence is one for which x of n is equal to 0 for all n less than n naught. Means consider now this arrow mark is indicating n naught. Okay, so x of n is equal to 0 for n less than n naught. So anything that is left side of this is 0. Okay, so in such a case, this sequence is called as right sided sequence. Okay, x of n values exist only at the right side of n naught. This is my n naught now. Arrow mark is indicating n naught. It can be indicating here. Here, your samples may be 10 and somewhere at 6 I can indicate. Okay, if I indicate at 6, anything less than 6 should be 0. Okay, there should not be any samples when you consider at 6 n naught. So here, if I consider n naught as this arrow mark as n naught, so x of n is equal to 0 for n less than n naught. So in such a case, okay, all these samples, okay, become the samples of a right sided sequence. Okay, to put it simple, anything that exists right side, okay, it is a right sided sequence. Okay, also called as positive time sequence. Okay, n equal to 0 here, so n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, positive time. Okay, anything beside this, that is n equal to -1, n equal to -2, n equal to -3, negative time sequence. So when I have the values, okay, somewhere all these are zeros, and on the left side n equal to -1, n equal to -2 and all, if I have some samples, then it becomes a left sided sequence or negative time sequence. Okay, so this right sided sequence, sometimes it is also called as causal sequence. Do not get confused with the causal system. Okay, there is no relation between that causal system and causal sequence here. Okay, causal sequence is a right sided sequence, that's it. Okay, so now when you try to find the Z transform of this, x of z is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z to the power minus n, my equation. Okay, so that is equal to, so as you know it, arrow mark indicates n equal to 0. So your limits now change from minus infinity to plus infinity, 0 to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So you have only 4 samples. X of n z to the power minus n. Okay. So what all are the samples now? Okay. So you have n equal to 0, z to the power 0, n equal to 1, z to the power 1, n equal to 2, z to the power minus 2, n equal to 3, z to the power minus 3, which is x of 0 is 1, z to the power 0 is 1, x of 1 is 2, z inverse, plus 2, z to the power minus 2, 1, z to the power minus 3. This is your x of z. So now you have found out the z transform of a discrete time sequence x of n. So when you try to plot these values on the z plane, you have to substitute the values of z. So in such cases, okay, ROC will help you to know where your samples lie, the area in which the z points of x of z or the area in which the x of z points lie. That is given by region of convergence, ROC. Converging means to get together. Okay, they lie. In simple terms, they are lying in that region. So region of convergence. So here ROC is, okay, lying, okay, for all values of, or ROC for x of z exists, okay, for all values of z except z equal to 0. Okay, if I try to plot on the z plane, it exists for all values of z, okay, x of z, ROC region of convergence, okay, exists for all values of z except z equal to 0. Okay, why z equal to 0 it is not lying? Because you can consider here 2z to the power minus 1 can also be written as 2 by z. Okay, when z equal to 0, 2 by 0. Okay, so what it becomes? Infinity. So when x of z is infinity, it cannot be, okay, a right answer. Okay, so, and hence we are trying to find the values of x of z where they lie, and for such a sequence, for a right sided sequence, ROC, okay, exists or entire z plane except ROC exists for entire z plane except entire z plane except z equal to 0. Okay, in such cases we write here ROC as magnitude of z greater than 0. Okay, so this is about right sided sequence. Okay, we'll go for second one, left sided sequence. Take an example, x of n, okay, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, what is left sided sequence? A left sided sequence x of n is 1 for which x of n is equal to 0 for all n greater than n naught. What is n naught now? This one. X of n is equal to 0 for n greater than n naught. On the right side it should not have any samples. Okay, such a sequence is called as left sided sequence. We are actually dividing the right side and left side over exactly over the origin. Okay, so anything on the right side becomes right sided, anything on the left side becomes left sided. So now it is a negative time sequence, also called as anti-causal sequence. Okay, so if I try to find the z transform of this, x of z equal to, I'll quickly try to write the formula, x of n z to the power minus n. So substituting this, I will directly substitute instead of x of 0, x of 1 and so on. Summation again n equal to, now this is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So from minus 3 to 0, I have the samples x of n z to the power minus 1. So substitute n equal to minus 3 here. X of minus 3. What is x of minus 3? This is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. It is 1. Z to the power n is minus 3. So minus of minus 3, z to the power 3. Plus n equal to minus 2. At n equal to minus 2, x of minus 2, 1. Minus of minus 2, it is plus 2. Plus x of n equal to minus 1, x of minus 1, 2, z power 1. Lastly, at z n equal to 0, it is 2 z to the power 0, which is 1. So what shall I write? Z cube plus z square plus 2z plus 2. This is my x of z. So what is ROC? Again, region of convergence exists over entire z plane, okay, except z equal to infinity. If you substitute z equal to infinity, okay, if you substitute z equal to infinity, then the whole x of z becomes indeterminate, and hence, okay, ROC exists over entire z plane. For all the values of z, x of z exists, okay, except at z equal to infinity. In short, we write it as ROC z less than infinity. Okay, so this is about left-sided sequence. So we learned right-sided sequence, left-sided sequence. Now we'll move to two-sided sequence. We also call it as double-sided sequence. Double-sided sequence, okay, that is, it is both left-sided and right-sided. So in such a case, I will take example. Consider x of n equal to 2, 1, 1, 2. So here I will show the arrow mark, okay. So on the left side also I have two samples, on the right side I have one sample. So it is left-sided and also right-sided, okay. X of z. So I will try to find the z transform and ROC for this. So are you appreciating what I am trying to do? So I am trying to find the z transform of given sequence. Okay, you have discrete time sequence. We are trying to know the frequency values of this. Okay, so we are trying to convert this discrete time to frequency domain, which is from discrete time, okay, to Fourier transform. We are trying to get. Okay, we are trying to find the frequency values. So in that case, how to find the values? By having z transform equation. Okay, so which is, so this is n equal to 0, n equal to minus 1, minus 2. So n equal to minus 2 on the left side, and on the right side n equal to 1, which is x of n z to the power minus n. So n equal to minus 2, substitute x of minus 2, okay, x of minus 2 z to the power minus of minus 2, z square, x of minus 1 z to the power 1, x of 0 z to the power 0, x of 1 z to the power minus 1, okay. Okay, which is equal to x of minus 2, this one, 2 z square, x of minus 1, 1 into z, x of 0, 1, z to the power 0 is 1, x of 0 is also 1, 1 into z to the power 0, 1 into 1, 1, x of 1 is 2, z inverse. Okay, now you can observe that x of z is consisting of an equation where the z powers are all positive also and negative also. So in such a case, what you can tell, ROC, okay, is the entire z plane except at, okay, ROC is entire z plane Okay, z plane except at z equal to 0 and z equal to infinity. In short, ROC can be written as it is lying between 0 to infinity. Okay, so we have found out the Z transform and ROC for finite duration sequences.